Have you ever met someone and instantly thought, I like this person, or the opposite? Something just felt off. You don't know them, you barely said hi, but your brain has already made up its mind in seconds. And whether we realize it or not, people are doing the same thing to us. Every time you walk into a room, every time you join a Zoom call, and every time you introduce yourself, someone is forming an impression of you almost immediately. Most of it happens before you've even said a word. Your body language, your facial expressions, your energy, the way you come across in those first few moments. And a lot of it comes down to small things you could actually improve. Not by pretending to be someone you're not, just by becoming more aware of what other people experience when they meet you. So today I'm going to show you 5 simple skills that can help you make a better first impression. Before we get into it, hi, I'm Jason, and for almost 20 years, I've been teaching career skills through my company, Courses for Success. I spent a lot of time helping people improve their communication, confidence, and workplace skills. And one thing I've noticed is that small changes in the way people come across can make a massive difference in how others respond to them. So let's get into the first skill. Number 1, the first few seconds are already doing the work. Think about this. Most people think a first impression starts when you open your mouth, and it doesn't. It starts the second you walk into the room. The way you stand, the way you carry yourself, the expression on your face, the energy you bring before a single word is spoken. Now, researchers have found that people form judgments about strangers in less than a second. Think about that. Less than 1 second. And this happens on Zoom too, by the way. Your camera flicks on, and before you've even said hello, people are already reading your face, your posture, your background, even your lighting. That little green dot might as well be a stage cue. I noticed this about myself once at the airport. I caught my reflection in a window and I saw a guy who looked grumpy, tired, slightly annoyed. But the thing is, I didn't feel grumpy. I was just standing there. But that's what I was telegraphing. So before you walk into any important moment, do a quick reset. Drop your shoulders, lift your chin slightly, soften your face. You don't need to look excited. You just need to look open. Skill number 2, smile like you mean it, not like you're trying. You can really tell when someone's smile is fake, even when you can't explain why. The eyes give it away. A real smile crinkles around the eyes. A fake one stops at the mouth. Your brain picks up on that instantly, even if you don't consciously notice. I once met a guy at a networking event who shook my hand with the biggest smile you've ever seen. Teeth, full grin, all of it. And I left that conversation thinking something was off about him. It took me a while to realize what it was. His eyes weren't doing anything, but he was performing politeness. A great first impression doesn't need a Hollywood smile. You just need warmth, a slight smile, eyes that actually engage, and a face that softens when you see the other person. That tells someone, I'm glad to meet you, without having to say it. And one more tip, don't smile before they see you. Smile when they see you. That makes it feel genuine. Skill number 3. This is an important one. Use their name and use it right. There's a reason why people light up when you say their name. It's not magic. It's just that most people don't say it. So when you do, you stand out instantly. There's a right way and a wrong way to do this. The right way is simple. When someone introduces themselves, say their name back to them once. Sarah, great to meet you. That's it. You've now done two things at once. You made Sarah feel seen and you locked their name into your memory because saying it loud helps you remember. Then later in the conversation, use it again, just once, maybe twice. Not 5 times, not 7 times. Once or twice is warm. Anything more starts sounding like a used car salesperson. I remember meeting someone at a conference years ago, and they used my name 3 times in the first 30 seconds. By the fourth, I genuinely wanted to leave. I went from feeling personal to feeling weird. And the opposite is just as powerful. We've all been at events where someone we meet 5 minutes ago calls us mate or buddy because they clearly forgot your name. It's a tiny moment, but you can feel it. So when someone actually remembers, it really does stand out. Use the name, just don't use it too often. Number 4, be interested, not interesting. This is the biggest shift you can make. Most people think a great first impression means saying something impressive. The funny line, the smart take, the clever opener. Most of that stuff doesn't matter as much as people think. The people who make the strongest first impressions don't try to be interesting. They're interested in the other person, in what they do, what they care about, and what they've got going on. Ask one good question, then listen like you actually want to hear the answer. Because that's the thing people remember, not your job title or your one-liner. The fact that someone, for once, asked them about themselves and paid attention. Try something like, what's been keeping you busy lately? Or what made you come to this event? These are simple, they're not clever, but they work because they invite the other person in. This is also why some people leave you energized after a conversation and others leave you drained. The ones who energize you weren't performing. They were paying attention. You walk away feeling like you mattered. There's an old saying that fits in here. People don't remember what you said. They remember how you made them feel. If you make someone feel interesting, they'll walk away thinking you're the most interesting person they met all night. Now, skill number 5, end as strong as you started. Most people don't think about this part. The end of a conversation matters just as much as the beginning, and sometimes more. If you think about it, the last few seconds are the freshest in someone's memory. It's the impression they take with them when they walk away. And most people exit conversations terribly. They mumble, they trail off. They do that awkward anyway. Retreat where you can feel them slowly backing away from you. It undoes everything they built up to that point. A clean exit is simple. Look the person in the eye. Use their name one more time. Say something warm and specific. Sarah, it was great talking to you. I really enjoyed hearing about your project. This is strong, warm, and complete. That kind of ending stays with people. It's the difference between someone remembering, yeah, we talked for a bit, and I really liked them. A great first impression isn't just about how you arrive. It's also about how you leave. Now, here's a simple action plan you can use. Reset before you walk in. Drop your shoulders, soften your face, look more open. Number 2, smile when they see you. Let the warmth be in your eyes, not just your mouth. Number 3, use their name once when you meet them and one more later. Be interested, not interesting. Ask, listen, and make them feel like they matter. Number 5, exit cleanly. End with warmth and something specific. Don't just trail off. Do these 5 things consistently and people will start describing you in completely different ways. Warm, confident, easy to talk to, the kind of person they want to see again. A great first impression is usually built through small things: your body language, your energy, and how you make people feel during a conversation. These are the skills you can improve. You don't need to become louder, more outgoing, or completely change your personality. Small adjustments can make a massive difference in how people perceive you. So pick one thing from this video and start practicing it this week. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if you'd like to keep improving beyond the videos, I'll also include some free content in the links below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.